Welcome back, and today we're going to be checking out the remaining tracks on aespa's Drama mini album. Now, I have heard at least 3 of the songs. No, 3. Not at least. I have heard 3. Of course, Don't Blink, YOLO, and Hot Air Balloon. I've only heard YOLO and Hot Air Balloon once, I believe. I don't even remember them. So that's a good thing. It'll still be relatively new to me. Don't Blink, I've heard a few more times. Let's start with Trick or Trick, and I believe I previously referred to this as Trick or Treat. I've read it Trick or Treat every time I've seen it. I don't know why, but that's what I thought this title was. Well, let's jump into it.
Now you see me, now you don't. 한순간에 끌려끄는 마주함이 깜빡할 새 홀을 너의 시야 밖을 out of. 조금 짓궂은 trick. 멤버 내 목소리. Look at me.
I like the way we're starting so far.
Watch me, come on watch me. 긴장돼 끌려도 every day gets to come and go and go. I'm laughing. Your eyes on me.
Wish I had the lyrics.
So catch me if you can, boy. Now you see me, now you don't.
So far, not it where I was expecting we were going with the chorus, but it makes sense.
So catch me if you can, boy. Now you see me, now you don't. 그런 눈치로는 알 수 없어, 넌 forever.
I love the instrumental here, and just their delivery.
I'm coming. 와서 나를 잡아봐. Your eyes on me. 온몸에 퍼진 thrill. 막지 못한 scream. 더 빠져드는 dream. 방심하지 마. So catch me if you can, boy. Now you see me, now
I know that's gonna be stuck in my head. Like, catch me if you can, boy. Is that lick slurp coming back? I believe I heard that just then. Ooh, I love those vocals. We could have let that ride a little bit longer.
Now you see me, now you don't. So catch me if you can, boy. Now you see me, now you don't.
Okay, if you couldn't tell throughout that, I'm slightly conflicted on this because I'm not a huge fan of the chorus. It felt empty to me, which is typically not what I like. And of course, I thought we were going somewhere else with it based on the verses and the sound of the song. Maybe the chorus will grow on me. I'm hoping it will. But I love the verses, love the instrumental, love their delivery on the verses. Then we get to that bridge. Love those vocals. They could have let it ride a little bit longer. I would have loved that because they were just angelic vocals during that bridge. But yeah, the chorus is definitely, for me, the weak point of the song, and I'm unsure how I feel about it overall at the moment based on that. I'm really hoping that chorus grows on me. As I said, just felt empty to me, and I could be alone in that. Loved everything else about it. But yeah, my drama reaction, I said Illusion's my favorite B-side, which is odd. I believe we had that slurp lick type sound in this as well. Kind of a throwback to that. And I was wondering if this would overtake Illusion. Unfortunately, it didn't at the moment. Not a bad song, still going on my playlist. I'm just hoping the chorus grows on me. Now let's move on to the next track on the mini album. Of course, it's Don't Blink. This one is one we're going into 3 that I've heard before. As I said, I haven't listened. Don't Blink, I've listened to it, I believe, twice. I remember I like it. I don't remember every detail about it, so let's jump in. I love the deeper tone. Also, first time hearing it in studio quality like this. Love this chorus. Yeah, I love that they're using a deeper vocal tone throughout this. I just love when artists do that. I also like that I'm getting, hold that thought. I like that I'm getting to hear all the effects in the instrumental, like those digital effects. Love the rap section. Yeah, this instrumental has a lot going on in the background. I like added vocals in this section here. Throughout that, I was listening a lot to the instrumental because I haven't heard all those. I haven't heard it clearly to hear all the effects, the digital effects that they had going on in the background. It had a lot going on. Very interesting. Love the instrumental, but I love their deeper tones that they use throughout this. In that last section where it's got the vocals that are distorted somewhat, I'm not sure the effect that's applied to them, but then bringing in those more angelic type vocals under that, it was very satisfying. I like that they added that at the end. Love this rap section. This one, at the moment, is my favorite B-side from this mini album, which I kind of expected going in. Since I already knew the song, I knew this was going to be one of my favorites, if not my overall favorite. We still have some more, so it remains to be seen if it's going to be the ultimate B-side favorite of the album. I'm just happy I finally got to hear it in studio quality. That chorus, very satisfying, especially with the added effects that you can hear in the instrumental. Very interesting track. Yeah, going on my playlist. Glad we finally get it in studio quality. But now it's time to continue jumping straight into Hot Air Balloon. I know we're taking a very sharp left turn in terms of sound from the first few tracks.
눈을 감은 채 온도를 check Come in, tell yourself to cut it up 힘껏 땅을 박차 타타타 Take it higher and higher 설레면 저 모든 fire 더 크게 부푸는 내 맘에 쏟아지는 shine까지 완벽한 day 아득히 펼쳐진 넌내 beautiful sky
Of course, those vocals.
향해 날아가 내 맘은 hot air balloon fire 눈을 가려 보인 널 향한
The chorus is the only thing I remember of the song.
So hot, so hot, so hot, so hot. I'm never ever gonna stop. No, 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 no. 하얗게 파도치는 club.
I like the darker instrumental that came in here.
Cause you love you all of the way. 어디든 이어질 너란 wonderful sky. 널 향해 날아가. 내 맘은 hot air balloon fire 눈을 가려 보인 널 향한 hot air balloon 커다란 hot air balloon fire 더 높이 날아 보일 더 뜨거운 hot air balloon.
Yeah, it's a very drastic change from the first 3 tracks on this EP to Hot Air Balloon, and I remember YOLO is brighter as well. And get it up in the background. Oh, that note. I loved it. Before I get into the track, I want to talk about something I've heard other people mention, or I've seen people mention Hot Air Balloon and YOLO would have fit better on My World, and then bring 2 My World tracks over and put on this one. And I kind of agree with that based on Hot Air Balloon, and as I know YOLO has a brighter sound as well, I kind of agree with that because it's such a stark change. In contrast to the first 3 tracks on here, I feel like I agree with that thought that these 2 should have been on the My World EP. But overall, the song is very bright. I remember the chorus. I don't dislike the song, but it is not one of my favorites. And that could change, it could grow on me, but these brighter songs typically aren't my favorite. It's bright, it's fun, but yeah, those just typically aren't what I would listen to day to day. I'm not gonna skip it if it comes on, just definitely not my favorite from the album. I do enjoy the verses, like the instrumental as well. I like whenever it changes to that darker sound, and I like the vocals. Nothing that I particularly dislike about the song. It's just not a song I would listen to very often. That makes sense. Again, not bad, just not typically what I would listen to. But now let's continue and jump straight into YOLO. I've loved all these pictures that they've used for these tracks.
특별한 way 나답게 I make rules 맘대로 I walk 매일을 like
I like that guitar rockish sound to the instrumental.
좋은 게 좋아 죄세 어려워도 전부 break it 포기가 더 어려워 원하면 뭐든지 I'll make you mine 싫어도 참고 waiting 너 없던 그런 얘긴
Just waiting for it to fully drop in.
내 맘이 끌린다면 pick the phone 지루한 공기 Let's
It's like party. I like the way they said that.
You go, oh no, we go, YOLO. You go, oh no, but yo. 등일린 숨숨 칭찬 내 꿈에 초점을 맞춰 take a shot. Hey yo. 사진처럼 딱 걸어놔 다른 건 안 봐. 그 누구도 내 선택에 집중은 never 던질 내 answer. Oh that's right. 겁먹지 않아. 시선은 넘어 빛.
Yeah, I don't remember this song. I remember the YOLO part, but I don't remember the rest of it, which is odd because I'm enjoying this. I like that more vocal fry they had on the vocals here. Those vocals, that note she was hitting almost sound like it just transitioned into a synth. Okay, yeah, I like this song. I'm a YOLO supporter. I know I've heard some of that. I remember the YOLO YOLO part. I remember that, but I don't remember the rest of it. The rock type instrumental. The instrumental kept coming in, going out. It was very interesting. But overall, I don't remember the rest of the song, and it's very odd. I'm just mentioning this because I enjoyed that. Based on the YOLO part that I did remember, I thought the song was going to be a lot brighter, more along the lines of Hot Air Ballon. I thought it was going to be more like that, brighter than it actually is. So it threw me off in the best way. Wasn't expecting to like this one as much as I do. I don't know where to place it, honestly, because I feel like where I'm going to place it may be controversial to some. But I thoroughly enjoyed YOLO. I'm going to get into my ranking at the end. Yeah, I love the vocals through that. I love their delivery, the little rap section that they added in, the vocal fry that they kept adding onto their vocals. And in some ways, the song reminds me of Yeppy Yeppy, which is one of my favorite B-sides from the Savage mini album. So maybe that's why I like it as much as I do. It was reminiscent of something from that, and that song specifically. Yeah, I'll be a YOLO advocate. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Of course, going on my playlist. But let's jump into the last track. New one to me. All around. You. I was wondering which image they were going to use for this one.
너를 바라볼 때 미소 짓는 나를 발견해 내 사랑을 따라 난 한가득
Anytime you get this more acoustic type sound, I'm gonna be a fan.
우린 서로를 알 수 있지 하루의 의미가 된 너와 나 우리로만 가득 채운 장면들 내 맘
I wasn't expecting this to have kind of more of an R&B feel. At least that's what it's giving me at the moment.
나를 가득 안아주던 날 지켜줄 my someone 고마운 맘 너와 전하고 싶어 all day long 너를
I've said it a lot, I'm gonna say it again, the vocals.
한없이 다 주었던 눈부신 너의 마음은 지나왔던 길마다 가득히 피어올라 고개를 내밀고 어둠을 밝혀 피어난 꽃
I love this instrumental as well.
짙은 어둠 가득하던 밤에도 네 모습 기억해 어디서든 느낄 수 있어 누구보다 멀리 볼 수 있게 하늘 길을 비추던 너 늘 함께해 my summer
I really wish I had the lyrics for this one.
너와 전하고 싶어 all day long 말 없이 단단히 나를 지켜준 너에게 네가 있기에 더욱 빛나는 날 언제나 함께해 내 맘에 가득한 아름다운 모든 순간
The song feels very nostalgic to me. This reminded me of something, but I can't remember what.
너를 닮아 돌고 도는 계절처럼 변치 않을 너와 나니까 전하고 싶어 all day long 말 없이 단단히 나를 지켜준 너에게
Brought in those R&B vocals there for a moment.
네가 있기에 언제나 함께해 내 맘에 가득한 you
How do they get their voices that high?
with you.
The image they chose for this one is very fitting, more of that city setting, because the song felt very nostalgic to me. The instrumental as well, and it was reminding me of something like from a 90s sitcom, oddly enough. I know that's very specific and kind of odd, but that's what it was reminding me of, and it felt very nostalgic to me. Love their vocals, love that instrumental. It acoustic R&B is what I was getting from it. I could be maybe I'm the only one, I could be completely way off with that, but that's what I was getting. Their vocals as well, and then those high notes. I don't know how they got their voices that high near the end. Those background vocals, loved it though. This song I was expecting something more along the lines of I See You or Till We Meet Again. And it is, in a sense, album closer and more bright, upbeat, almost like a ballad. But at the same time, it wasn't. And I thoroughly love that because I like I See You and Till We Meet Again, but they're two that I don't listen to often. I could see myself listening to this one a whole lot more. Definitely going on my playlist. Again, acoustic R&B is what the term that's popping into my head when trying to describe this. I could be the only one. Let me know. Maybe I'm not the only one that got that. I loved it though. I need to read the lyrics. It's going to be that much more impactful reading the lyrics, I feel. Because I don't know, was this a song for Mize? I didn't read that beforehand, so I'm not entirely sure. But that's kind of what I'm getting, at least from the sound of it and in the title, You. Yeah, that was a nice closer for an album. One on my playlist. Wasn't expecting it. I say album closer, but technically there's one more on the digital album. Maybe it's on the physical as well. Of course, Better Things. I've heard it. I have a reaction for that. Not going to get into that. And I feel like that was just added on. So I'm saying the mini album is technically 6 tracks, in my opinion. Getting into the ranking, of course, Drama, my favorite from it. Followed by Don't Blink, and this is where I said it may be controversial. YOLO would be my 3rd favorite from this album. Now, this is also another area I'm unsure about. Trick or Trick and You, I like them about the same. So I don't know which one I would put over the other one. My least favorite from the album, of course, Hot Air Balloon, unfortunately. Again, not a bad song, just one. typically I'm not going to listen to very often. Overall, another great album. I was unsure how it was going to be adding 3 tracks that we've already heard before, but I think it kind of fits. The only one that feels like it's very out of left field would be Hot Air Balloon, but overall the album feels cohesive to me. Just a good EP. I'm surprised. The one that surprised me the most would be YOLO, because I like that a whole lot more than I thought I would. Of course, at the moment, still hasn't overtaken Don't Blink. Yeah, overall, I enjoyed all the tracks, none that I'm going to skip. Great vocals throughout it. It just came delivered again. That's to be expected by this point. This is why they're my favorite K-pop group. Let me know what you thought. Let me know which one's your favorites on the album, your ranking. I'm going to end this video. I will see you in the next one.